Hey Crafties, welcome to the third part of this knit along. Of course, if you're just now seeing this video or seeing one of my videos, my name is Infiniti and I am the face behind all the tutorials on this channel. So it is Tuesday, August 20th and I have done, drumroll, 50 rows out of the 60. So, stuff happens, get a little busy. It's okay. I was close. I was heck bent on getting close to 60, so I got there. So if you guys aren't there yet, I understand. I found myself like kind of lining this up with the skirt. You can see right now, it looks like a full curtain. Just look at it, it's so beautiful. I've been telling my friends that this is part of my subtle outfit that I'm gonna wear for my portfolio review, and they're looking at me upside my head like, Infiniti, lost your mind. So I look forward to this being like a showstopper. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Okay, so like my face in general, I am like super chill and mellow, but then sometimes I will make these things where they're just outrageous. Like, look at this. My favorite color is black. So I look forward to sporting this for my portfolio day. Sorry guys, I looked down, forgot I had my tape, didn't have my tape measure. My mom also walked over here and she's super happy about something. So what was I saying? My favorite color is black. Outrageously colorful garments. Because I don't know if any of you guys have seen that Joseph sweater. Only a few people in person have had the pleasure of witnessing that masterpiece. I plan on breaking it out again, not for my portfolio review, but definitely some point this year I'm going to wear that again, maybe for my birthday, like for my actual birthday. So today's continuation is going to be super like short, to the point. So this is almost like a little blog point, but like I said in the last video, this thing is long, and like I said in this video, it's almost the length of my skirt, or it is when I like hold it up. I've yet to actually measure it, so I'm gonna do that right now. I think last time we were at, I don't remember, was it 11 inches? Was it 11 inches? I don't really know. Oh, I should look at that video again. I don't remember. So what I'm going to do here is just lay out my project. And I am going to measure it up. You guys don't really need a close-up to it at this point, so we're all good. Make sure it's flat. Yeah. So this thing is actually the exact length of my skirt, which is 24.5 inches, and this is at 50 rows of knitting. So again, if you're just joining in, this is part 3. I will put part 1 as well as the whole knitting playlist at the end of this video. Sound good? Sounds good. So I want to measure and see how many, let's see. There's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Nope. Let me go back. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. Okay, so with another 10 rows, I'd have like 3 inches. Almost, well, 2 and 3/4. 2 and 3/4. So I'd be right at 26 or 27 inches for the full 60 rows, so that's not bad. And then, so let me see, 24, 27. Yeah, so 27 inches or so for the full 100 rows, and that's cool. That's pretty lengthy. I feel like it needs to be bigger, and I don't know if it's just for me. I don't know if it's just for me, but house full of comedians. I don't know if it's just for me, but like I want to make sure that this fits correctly. So some people will actually make these like, I don't know, some people have actual measurements. And I feel like 29 or 30 inches would be good, right? I felt like it would have in the beginning. But, it's just me. I feel like this is going to be more like a bolero if I do that. So, I really should have, I did bring stitch markers because I'm a smart girl. I'm so smart. So, what I want to do is actually kind of pin this. Kind of want to pin this shrug in a way that's inobtrusive to my other stitches that I am working, so that I can get a clear picture of this thing if I were to sew it together. I really should have my other nib in here, but for some reason I don't. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay. Have another stitch marker for that other side. So, I looked in my planner, which I will pull out in a moment, and I have already determined my next upload date for this. So like I said, my portfolio day is September 30th. It's on a Monday. Yay for calling off work. Anyway, so I definitely feel like this is wide enough. It's definitely wide enough. When I get ready to fold it out, it's going to be like folded out. This looks really, actually this looks freaking nice. Okay, so like, and I like the idea that it could be oversized because, well, your girl is thick. So if you couldn't already tell, I am of a decent size. Okay. And I'm thinking when I get done with this shrug, ooh yeah, so it's up in the back. It's up in the back, so if I could adjust it some, that would be great. Pulling it down. And it does cover me actually further from elbow to elbow, and I don't know if that's a result of it's bigger than what I need it to be, but that's okay. This is okay. I'm going to probably use crochet to do a collar around it. If you want to see that, you can let me know down in the comments below, and I will be more than glad to figure out what kind of stitch I want to use for the collar and crochet it around there. Yeah, I'm glad I did this. This is going to be almost perfect because it's falling lower than what my camera's going to permit, and I don't want to like super stretch it. So, okay, so I'm actually really happy that I'm almost done. So maybe 30 inches is going to be fine. So, I'm going to say the next time I will upload, wow, this changes things. The next time I will upload, of course, is going to be in September. I'm not trying to do this to myself. It's been a hassle. Again, like I said at the beginning of this project, I really started doing this one video at a time so that I would like force myself to finish this in time. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it. So that's gonna be super cool. I have a planner. I have many planners, as you've heard me say in the past. So many planners. I had decided to do my next upload on September the 7th. You guys can't see this because of the light. On September 17th. I don't know if I held it closer. Nope. Okay. September 17th. So that is what, 3 weeks away, I think. Yeah, 3 weeks, because next week, the 26th, then, yep, so 3 weeks. I have 3 weeks to get through the third and final-ish part of this shrug / knit along, and then part 4 will consist of us sitting down together, sewing this shrug up, and perhaps even doing the collar. Anyway, that time frame gives me time to finish knitting, decide on the collar, record, and actually have a couple days break because I've been like knitting non-stop, and I'm missing my other projects right now, and I really would like to do those, as well as, you know, assignments and stuff, which, guys, let me tell you, like, that first day of class, my will just totally broke. I'm like, I have a degree. My degree actually conferred on the 8th. Why am I stressing myself out? So I dropped 2 of those classes. Yes. I dropped 2 of those classes because I'm like, nobody has time for that. I don't. So I'm taking a mixed media class, and potentially, sorry, my camera cut out to me. I'm such a it cut off on me. I'm such a chatterbox when I feel like it. So I guess now, how do I want to do this? I guess now I'll pan down, or maybe it's already panned down. I'm not quite sure how I want to put this video together this evening. Forgive me for my indecisiveness. But anyway, I'm going to pan down. I'm going to show you guys what I have laying out. And then what I'm going to do is set a goal. I guess I already set the goals. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot to this video. It's just me vlogging, really. Again, I'm not at 100 rows, I'm at 90 rows. So if you've made it to 100 rows, congratulations. If you are one of the beginners, welcome to the club. Yeah, I didn't hit my goal, but that's a-okay, because it's a relaxing sport. Anywho, I'm going to unpin my creation now. And like I said, I'm going to pan down and like just talk to you guys some more. I'm sorry. Okay, this is not spread out, but this is my project, and I have not one, but two, but not two, but three of these beautiful skeins left over. I honestly never want to see this color again, so we'll see what happens to it in the end. Yeah. So I'm laying this out now, and so conveniently, oh so conveniently, I have my foot. No, I have my bucket of knitting needles right under my tripod. So I applaud this small living space. You know, like, I don't know, like how I manage things now, I imagine I'd be really good at living in a tiny home, but I don't want to live in a tiny home, you know? But okay, so I'm not recounting my rows like that, and I didn't actually have to recount my rows because, like I said in the last part, on one of these sides, not this side, on one of these sides of my knitting, I have a stitch marker at my 40th row. Maybe it was the other side. Maybe it was the other side. You know what? I don't know what side I have that stitch marker on. Because it curls up a little bit. Your knitting will inevitably curl up on you. But I do have this stitch marker here, and this marks my 40th row. So I just went from here, starting at this stripe. Each of my stripes is like 2 rows, more or less. And I just went about counting by 2s until I got to the row that's right beneath my knitting needle. You never count the stitches that are on your knitting needle when you're counting your rows, but the row just below it. So this row just below it is my row 50. Let me tell you, I'm like, wow, really? If this was garter stitch, it would probably be like 50 times I don't know, 2. Something like that. Anyway, it's not garter stitch, it's stockinette stitch. Super easy stitch. I know I have a knitting series coming up later this year. I kind of forget when it starts, but it will start posting on Wednesdays on a free day, so it'll be it won't interrupt basically the crochet, guys. So yeah, I think for this goal, like I said, I'm pretty happy with my size. You have to look at your own project and determine if it's falling where you want it to or not. But since mine is, I'm going to do about, let me see, I need 100 rows. So after I finish my 100 rows, I need to do maybe 10, maybe 20 more rows just to be on the safe side. So it's anywhere between 120 and 130 rows total for this large, extra large size. Again, depending on what yarn you use and the stretch of it, because this is a really, really, really stretchy yarn. So more stretchy than you would come to believe, because you look at it and it's like, huh, you hear that? Okay, I'm weird, but yeah. So the width of it is like way more than enough. I may end up stitching it up some just to kind of help me out. And yeah, so 20 to 30 more rows for the large, extra large size. If you cast on for the medium size, I would say you could use the same amount of stitches for that medium size and a small size. So perhaps like anywhere from 150 to 170 stitches cast on for that small size. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do a cast on list, you know, for that last part of the knit along. I'm gonna put it in my planner so I don't forget. I'm sorry that this video has ended up being more of a blog, more of a chat, but there's really not much left to do. So, you know, also let me know down in the comments below what I should do with these whatever is left over from this project, because I know I still need to sew the elastic into my skirt. I bought my tights today, so it's all coming together. I have my shoes, I have to find them. Go figure. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my next set of 10 or 20 rows, and I will see you guys for this project in September. And until next time, happy making!